Hello and good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Welcome back to my channel, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for keeping me company. So today I'm just going to share with you a quick make, oops, just getting my ink, a quick make of a topper. Okay, so a journal topper I think, or you know, a notebook topper or that kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to be a quick video. It definitely is going to be a quick video because it's one that I'm doing up in advance to show you when I am away from my desk and in hospital having an operation. Okay, so if it turns out to be a really short one, then I'll pop two together, but it's definitely going to be a short video, just a video to keep in stash as it were. So I've brought along this postcard. Those of you that have been with me on this journey, you know, who subscribe and I see regularly will have seen this a few times. I've already told you I was going to make a journal cover with it, but I just haven't got around to it yet, so now's the perfect time to clear it off my desk. I have brought a piece of masterboard that has been around a while. Yep, so that's going to be matted onto there, a piece of that, and I brought a piece of paper from my nature vintage book from the works, just a really cheap book of one-sided paper, and thought because this is very, I think it's Victorian or maybe earlier, but yeah, I thought this green was very sort of Victorian-ish colour as well. I don't want a lot of it showing round, just a bit to mat it and then again onto there. So yeah, not a massive job. Let's oops, found some blue paper that I haven't been making notes on. I've been scribbling all over stuff as I do. Here we go. No, we're gluing on it. Glue stick then. Yeah, so I hope you're all well. I'm fine when I'm filming this. I hope I'm fine when you're watching it. Like I say, I will be in hospital. Yeah, what are you up to? Chat with me in the comments, please. I'm sure I'll be up for chatting, if not very much else. So I thought I would just glue everything down and then cut it on the chopper, my faithful chopper. I'm just going to do it by eye, nothing more than that, so no stress, just nice easy quick makes, removing things off my desk and just trying to chill a little bit, chill while we craft. So yeah, craft along with me if you've got things to do. I know a few of you have been saying to me in the comments I was listening. I was listening to you and crafting and looked up occasionally. I just want that little tiny bit, that's it. Or yeah, I was listening to you this morning and now I'm watching you. So yeah, and I do that too. I craft along while I'm watching people. Yeah, sometimes they say something that catches your attention, or other times it is just a little bit of company in your craft room, isn't it? Company from somebody who understands the love of the craft. Yeah, so I don't want to cut that off about. Oops a daisy. I don't know, I mean it's been a while I think since I made this masterboard. I don't recall making it, so it's going to be one of those dug out pieces. I might have to yeah, make the rest into a couple of tags and sew round them, because I can't leave a piece like that, can I? Yeah, no, I appreciate that it is covering a lot of it up, but it has got the lovely, lovely edges round it, hasn't it? I wonder if to have it a little bit higher up. Yeah, I wasn't going to put a lot on it. I have got a little bit of lace kicking around somewhere, I believe. Unless I've been robbed. I maybe have. Yeah, I'm a right messy desk. Oh, there it is. Messy desk state at the moment. So I've got a bit of lace, I've got a bit of organza, and I've got a bit of fabric from things that I've been making. But what I have brought along are my page edge embellishments that I've been making. Yeah, so I wondered between these and this if we could just put a little bit of, I mean she's beautiful, isn't she? She needs to be the star of the show. She doesn't need a lot, but obviously if she's going on a journal. So I'm just going to look through them and see if any, you know, grab my attention. that one might, 'cause it's quite plain, but it's got that bit of lace on it. I don't really want the owl ones for her, beautiful though they are. Oh, there's a glittery one there. It's all the wrong colours though. Not sure, so I'll hang on. That's got an owl, and we'll have a look at those. Right, so we've got 3 to look at. Obviously I can add some of these other bits as well if I want to. So am I wanting to put it down there? It's quite nice, isn't it? A bit too long, but I can, it's getting hooked up on everything. Yeah, I can chop it across the bottom, and that's adding a bit of lace there, isn't it? What about on top? Bear with me, Mo. I think that little sticky up bit there is throwing me. It doesn't take much, just can't take my eye off it. That's it. Yep, so that one would go, I think, over the top or underneath. The colours go, and I could chop it down. Let's have a look at the others then. This has got, so it's got sparkle on it, but it hasn't, so that must be the Fabri-Tac. Yeah, I quite like the muted. I think they're having to go on top because of the decorations on it, otherwise they look, and that's going to cut that off. I suppose I could move it up by the flower. I think I'm liking this one, you know. It's not too much, is it? And it's yeah, it's understated and it's lacy. Just going to try it in a few places before I see. I quite like that bottom part there, the way that comes down under. Now I could always put some embellishments on it if I don't like it. Let's just see if I like it underneath. I do quite like it underneath, but the lace has gone now, hasn't it? Let's just bring some bits in as well and see what we think. That's quite nice on there. I'm going to cut it off so I've got a smaller piece I'm manhandling, as it were. Yeah, I don't mind the mixture of the 2 laces there. Quite like it actually. Yeah, I like that on there. I'm going to stick this on because even if I don't use it, let's use some Fabri-Tac. Yeah, I really like the addition of it, so I'll stick that on there to start with. Oops, nothing too much, we don't need a lot. That's it. And then we'll go from there because it's easier to look at when it's stuck down and not wobbling around all over. Oh, I've hit that newspaper now. Move over a little bit. That's it. Not newspaper, antique book page. Don't know why I called it newspaper. I've got a thread attached to me there. Right, you can see it at the top now, can't you? I like it together. I just haven't figured out whether I want it big or small or what side I would like it on. Would I want it at the top? No, I think I want it down the side, and I quite like all those colours down there, so this side, over or under. That's quite nice there, isn't it? Obviously it's making her stick up off the board a little bit. Let's move her down a bit, that's better. Yeah, I think I'll stick it there and then cut it down and see whether I want anything anywhere else. So, how are we going to do this? Shall I glitter it? Because that will be quick, won't it? And it's paper on the bottom, so hopefully I can do a bit without. I'll do it on here. Haha, oh it is, it's coming out. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it in the exact spot I had it, because I do tend to, when I move things around to glue them, I end up putting them back nowhere near where I had them originally, and it, oops, not what I've done. Oh, yeah, it's quite annoying because I spend so long getting it in a certain place, and then yeah, move it entirely when I put it down. You've probably seen me do it. Let's wipe that glue off the back. And that's lovely on its own, isn't it? Be nice with something smaller on it, but I am going to use this young lady because she has been in my, I'm just thinking it could be offset, couldn't it? Yeah, she's been in my use it up pile for a long time. Could I get you under that lace there? Let's try that. Oops, I've gone under everything there. I hope you can see and I'm not just blocking everything with my hands. See what I'm trying to do? That must have stuck down up there. No, I don't like it. So you're either under or you're not, and I think it's under now, isn't it? Because I've laid that down. Did I ink this? I'm not sure that I did, you know. No, I didn't. And it's strange, but something like that can make all the difference to a piece. That's better. Yeah, now I could go all the way over and yeah, leave a lot of that on the bottom. I think I will actually. I think I quite like it like that. Yeah, right. Let me try and remember where it is. It's right up on that, because I'm going to do it with the art glitter again. I just want it to, you know, attach quickly so that I'd like to go put a little bit of stitching on it and show you, not come back in 3 hours. But obviously I've got to get this on exactly where I wanted it then. Was that it? Over a bit. And that's it now because you've pressed it and it's down. Let's put that gluing pin in. Yeah. Now, do I want any of this as well or not? I'm just wondering if I could glue a bit down. Oops. It needs it. Everything's over that side. I quite like, because it's quite a dark brownish, that's why I say it's Victorian background apart from a mop cap. I mean, a dress looks pre-Victorian, doesn't it? It looks Georgian. Maybe it is Georgian. No, I think, I don't know that I've got a journal to put it on. I haven't. Let's put it on this one that I show everything on, but it's not really the one. Yeah, it is a bit big, this journal as well. Yeah, I can't really show you it on that, can I? Let's turn this masterboard over and have a look. That'll look something a bit more like a journal. Yeah. Yeah, she needs to be on something plain, but I quite like her like that, I think. Yeah, so I'll leave it like that, because like I say, I don't know what journal she's going on yet. Yeah, and I'm going to put some stitching around it as well, which might change it. So let's, if I'm going to stitch, obviously I will turn the camera off and then come back to you. We might as well stitch this at the same time, hadn't we? Let's just measure it and see what we've got. It's on board, so it's 17. So that's 8.5 centimetres if I just do it in half. Let's have a look what that looks like. Yeah, that looks like a good size tag to me. That does not look very straight. It could be my eyes, but well, it isn't. What happened there? Obviously the ends are not straight then, I'm guessing. Maybe I just inked them to have a look. Yeah, it wasn't straight anywhere. Is that better? It certainly appears to be. Yeah, it looks like a different piece suddenly, doesn't it? Right, which piece do we think might be straight? That one? Who knows? Oops. Yeah, it's very noisy, this machine, isn't it, with the thicker card. You certainly know you're using it. My husband always knows when I'm using it. That is for sure. Yeah, shall we put a centrepiece on them before we sew them. Just see if I've got anything that goes. Might as well if I have. That way I've made a topper and 2 tags. Yeah, I know I might be cutting the tops off as tags. I'm just not deciding yet until I decide what centrepiece we're going to put in them. And it'll be 2 more tags in my stash that I don't really need, but once I start filling journals, they'll go. I think I might just have a mass journal make session when I get a chance. Right, I think I've got things in here I have that I was trying to use up a few days ago. Put all those over there. Can you see that there? Was I way out of camera up there? Quite probably. Right, what have I got that's tall? Not really. Not raspberries or colourful birds. I don't know about the darker birds. Maybe not foxes. No. I'm just going through what's in my box. I don't know, can you see what's in the box? Just to see if there's anything, you know, that I can move along. No. You're a big bird, aren't you? No, you're quite nice. You definitely need inking before you look like anything though. Got some very white edges on it. There we go. Lovely. Oh, I'm quiet, aren't I? Gracefully warm. No. Oh, she's got cherry ripes down there anyway, hasn't she? Right, these all look like they might be sort of naturey. So we've got birds and we've got flowers. I don't dislike that bird, and I quite like that teal against that pink actually. Do I want it? I might leave that one as a square then. Perhaps a ticket behind the bird. What do I think about this? No, I'm not convinced about that, but I've got some on that one, so let's just see if there's something in here without me getting everything out. There's a lovely big butterfly. It also needs inking up. Let's see what he looks like. Because there are lots of cream and brown tones in that, aren't they? Now, I quite like him. Maybe a label across the bottom then. Yeah, those labels are not supposed to be in there, are they? This is not a label box. That's an embellishment box. I'll just pop them in there for now. Labels. Are you labels? I don't want a smallish one. You are. Let's just grab a few. And I certainly need to use these labels. I do keep grabbing for them, I'm pleased to say. I do need to get them down a little bit. You're all pretties. I'm looking for something fairly plain. A bit too small. There's a couple. You're in my elbow then. Green one. Don't know, let's just pull a few out and then, because until you offer them up you don't really know, do you? Tracy label that. Don't really know what you want, or I don't. You might. Oh yeah, there's a few nice plain ones coming through now. Whoops, in you go. Don't think I want a blue one. Yeah, let's just leave it with what I've got there, I think, but there's quite a few to choose from. So let's see if we can, I don't know if he needs one as well. We're going right across the middle with you, I think so. Yeah, I just feel like it needs something down there label wise. Yeah, quite like that one. Oh, look at that with the bird song on it. Not the bird song, but it made me think of bird song. Yeah, I'll just go with those two. Where did I get those from? Okay, let's ink them up and stick them on, and then yeah, I'll stitch around all 3, and I think I will have had a quick video apart from the stopping to stitch. Will I have done it in the 30 minutes? I think I probably will have. First time, I think. Let's have a look then. If I'm just thinking, do these want a little bit of lace on them, seeing as it's sitting here? It'll have to be across the top, won't it? Otherwise, that's kind of got the lace on it. I'm not sure. Let's cut a bit and see. I'm also looking at this lovely piece of material that could do with being moved along. A piece of it might just go nice on there. I don't know if I'll be able to rip. Oh, ouch, that didn't cut me, did it? Because it felt like it did. Yep, we've got lots of lovely threads. It does say gracefully worn, doesn't it? But it's quite nice and bright. I'm just thinking about just a smidge of that on there. Yeah, I did tell you that I wasn't going to mess, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to put it on. Why not? Why should I not? Yeah, it might go. I have got a shabby-ish journal that's waiting to be filled imminently, so it might just go nice in there, now come to think about it. Oops, a bit under there. Oh, now, do I need to move that in a bit, because I'm going to stitch, aren't I? Yeah, move it in a bit, because that is quite thick lace to sew through. It's there. And did I ink that? I don't think I did. Look, it's got white edges. I got sidetracked by that piece of lace and fabric in my eye line, didn't I? My squirrel moment with lace and fabric. Right, not too high. In case I decide I want to either. No, because I'm going to. Got a thread under there, look. I'm going to sew it, so I can't change my mind. But still, there will be stitching up there, won't there? Oops. Yeah, the birds are singing here as well, so that's another good reason to be putting a bird on me. Yeah, I think I'm going to have him sat on that label, so he's not sitting in mid-air, as it were. Yeah. Well, they came together very quickly, I'm pleased to say. I've been taking so long over my videos just recently. I don't know why. Over ambitious perhaps, or just not able to make a decision. Yeah, I think he blocks a lot of that green out, which is a bit full on, isn't it? So yeah, I like him. He was a good move. Am I going to decide that I want some lace on here now? I did say not at the top, didn't I? Because, oops, because it's got that lace on pages. I could do with just a little frothy bit of material, and I think it's all packed away. What have I got in this box? Bear with me. Oh. Yeah, there's a bit of an avalanche sliding our way now. Let me show you. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? But what I'm looking for is just something to go under this label, I think. Oh, a bit of, now that is napkin. Would I like a piece of that under there? No. Nice find though. What about this brown tissue paper? I was thinking white and frothy, but actually that's quite, I don't dislike that. Let's try it. Let's try it and see. That's better. Have you all scrumpled up? A little bit too big still, I think, but yeah, just take a bit off the end, and then a bit of glue. My camera, yeah. and scrunch it onto the glue. Bit under there. Covered that beautiful flower up now. Scrunch it up a bit more, but flat, if you know what I mean. So this will sit on it. Thank you. Now I've got another ton of stuff on my desk. Yeah, I want it more on show round it than under it. It's gone right in the corner now, hasn't it? Up there a bit. Take some of that off. Well, it'll not be worth putting it on soon. And there's definitely too much there. If I pull it, it'll just disintegrate inside. Yeah, I want more. I want more. Perhaps I want this bit on the bottom showing. That was a very strange noise, wasn't it? It's like reverting back to childhood. It was obviously just a I'm thinking noise, not controlling me any other process. I don't like it. I've changed my mind completely, which you can. If you want to change your mind, you can. No, I just didn't like it. I think it wanted something, but not that. I'm back in having another look. I don't know if it was the way I put it on. You're going to be big enough. That's a bit of tea bag. It's that doubled over bit at the top where the string goes in. Will you come undone? You will. Oh, you're just being helpful today. Right, this might be it now. I know it's a. So put it on a bit flatter and just make the edges a bit more raggedy, if that's possible. It is. Right, now let's see. If I can ink it a little bit, will also help it pop out. I'll be inking me more than it, no doubt. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is stick it to the back of this first. I think that might be the way to go, so I get this sitting on it how I want it. Oops, that's better. Yeah, it's a bit better fabric to work with as well than that tissue paper. That is better. Just a little bit square there. Take some nibbles out of you. Oh, that's better. And the same there. Oh, right, stop pulling on it now. Yes, we got away with that one. Yeah, I'm going to use this. Lie down. And remember, you're going to stitch around that bottom bit, Denise, so move it up a little bit. That's better. That's it. So I'll just pop and stitch around them, and then I will be back to show you them. It's getting dark as well, so I might need my light on. It won't be a moment. Okay, I'm back, all stitched around, all done. Yes, it is getting very dark. It only took me a few minutes to do that. So I have got light pink thread in my machine, so you can see the stitching, but it's not too full on in your face, especially on this one. I didn't want it dark. You can darken it up if you use light thread and you want it dark. You can go over it with your dauber, but you'll probably spot that I also put that little bit of that tiny bit that I cut off there. I couldn't leave it just sitting around. Can you see? Yeah, so I just put it onto there. Yeah, so I like that one. Yeah, I'm not sure if this one doesn't still want something. I don't know what. There's a little flower. What do we think to that? Just something on that. I wanted a plain ticket on it, plain label on it, but I've got a plain label on it. And now I don't know that that's what I wanted. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Do we want it more over the page? No, I like it right on there. That's what I'm going to have. Yeah, so you can still write a name or a title or a label. Yeah, a label on there. Yeah, that's better. That's filled that in. Lovely. And then her. Yeah, I'm still thinking maybe she wants something when she goes on the journal here, but I'm going to wait and see when she actually goes on the front of the journal to see what that is. Okay, so lovely. I hope you've enjoyed just coming along with me for half an hour's easy craft using up one of my many masterboards in stash. And yeah, looking at the way the scraps are overflowing, I think I might be about to make another one. Okay, if I do, I'll bring you along just for the relaxation of it. Okay, give me a thumbs up, chat to me please in the comments, come back and see me tomorrow. All those things will be lovely, but more than anything, hope you have a lovely day. Okay, bye soon.